Hey, what's up, guys? Just want to let you guys know that today's video would have not been possible without Henry Mowers and Blowers. So yesterday while running around, Henry was texting me and I was driving. So I just shot him a phone call and we were shooting the shit. And Henry has a Snow Commander for sale and this guy wanted to buy it. And his Snow Commander had no spark and needed ignition coil. So he wanted to know if I had a spare one. Now, me and Henry have a pretty good, healthy relationship. So I told Henry, listen, you know what, man? My Snow Commander's running. Nobody wants to buy it. How about this? Just take my Snow Commander, sell it to the guy, you fix your Snow Commander, and give it to me. And I trust Henry that the Snow Commander he has will be in just as good or equivalent shape to the one that I am giving him. So he says that he can't do that because his Snow Commander has electric start. So I says, okay, machines are pretty universal. Take the electric start off your machine, put it on mine, sell it to the guy, and then, same thing, fix your machine and give it to me. And then he says, oh, well, the guy wanted to deliver it. I think he wants to pay like $100. So I says, okay, that's fine. So I said, listen, do what I do. Secure a deposit, and on the way you go. So I've never, thank God, had to replace an ignition coil on a Snow Commander. Because according to Henry, you have to take the engine out. And I have zero interest in doing that. So if you guys remember, I got that Snow Commander for free. Found it in the garbage. And yeah, that's all she wrote. So Henry gave the guy my phone number, and after some back and forth, I wanted to charge him $100 for delivery. He was fine with that. He just didn't want to pay me ahead of time, and that's a no-go. Absolutely not. And I was thinking about even just doing it because, I mean, listen, no one's really selling snowblowers right now. Well, I mean, I am. I'm selling the smaller machines. Snow Commanders have been at a dead still. Remember, October through November, I sold like 5 or 6 of them. Picked up another one for free, and that's been lingering for a little bit. So it's whatever. I'd have taken the risk. We had nothing going on. We can't even make noise at a certain time here. They says, let's get this done early, right in the way. So after going back and forth, I secured a $50 deposit, got the address, and actually agreed to meet in the Bronx because it was actually closer. So probably shaved about a half hour off of the commute he originally wanted to intend. I'm not complaining. So, yeah. So just quick shout out to Henry Mowers and Blowers. Thank you. I tried to help him out, but it is what it is. Enjoy the video, guys. Later. Good morning, guys. Happy New Year from Pattay's Performance. So today's going to be a little bit interesting. Today's an interesting day, right? Have to go to the Bronx right now and deliver a Snow Commander. And the guy's compensating me for delivery. But in the meantime, check this out. I picked up another Snow Commander last night for one steal of a deal. And it has electric start. And I looked at it at night, but I think it was in good condition. And it's going to be nice. But let's get the other one out. The one that we're selling. So I guess as they would say, out with the old and new at the end. I don't know. But wifey's coming with me. She's scared. But I'm not. I think she just wants something to do. So let me clean out the car. Because I had to update this thing at the new year, so I just got done updating it. And we'll be on our way. Happy New Year, guys. Pattay's Performance here. Actually with wifey.
Happy New Year.
She wanted to come with us and the Snow Commander. You guys can see the Snow Commander is getting some really nice rays through the sunroof in the back of this car. But we're actually making some really good time. We told him between 9:30, 10 o'clock. And the guy was like, oh, well, you guys got to give me the opportunity to sleep. It's New Year's. All right, sounds good.
I think it's because the whole world is sleeping right now.
Not us. Not us. So we actually decreased our speed a little bit. And we're still going to be there around like 9:16, 9:20. So I'd rather be a little bit punctual. I'm pretty big on that. And the sooner we get there, the sooner we can get back home.
I think you always drive about 40 miles per hour, Biff.
Well, I'm in no rush to go anywhere.
Early bird gets the worm, right?
Yes, yes. So hope you guys had a safe New Year. I mean, I ended New Year the last day of 2019. Was probably perfect in the sense, right? We did some exercising in the morning, right?
Oh my.
And then had to go to work, had to keep America running, so I was turning some wrenches, okay? And then on the way home from work, I found that free TORO snow blower, which we're gonna sort out. We started to, okay? Then I sold that still backpack blower, so we cashed out and made money, okay? Then we brokered the deal, and I took deposit to sell the Snow Commander that we have in the back. This trip is about a 45-minute hour's ride, and he just thought I was going to show up there on a whim. I do not do that, especially something this far away. So I actually had him, PayPal me. Oh, I'm sorry, he had Venmo. He Venmo'd me a deposit. Basically, it was my delivery fee. So if he decides to play games, I'm compensated for my time, resources, and I keep the machine too. So that's my fail-safe. If he was close, like maybe 15, 20 minutes, I kind of have to feel the person out and go from there. I've had at times where people come to me, pay first, and then I'll follow them home. It's 2020, but here we are in 2019. I agree with my father. A handshake doesn't mean anything anymore, unfortunately. And my wife said this to me a while ago. Professionalism is dead. It's almost non-existent. And a lot of people, they just don't take pride and put a lot of effort into the things that they do. So that's always sitting in the back of my head too. So he paid me my fee. I actually wanted $100 to deliver this thing, and he said no way. And he said, how about 50? So he Venmo'd me $50, and then he's gonna pay me the other 50 for delivery plus the price of the machine. So I'm pretty excited about that, because this is the most I have ever sold a non-electric start Snow Commander for. Usually I sell the non-electric starts for $300 and the electric starts for $350 because it has electric start. And through October and November, I went through like 5 or 6 Snow Commanders, in those price ranges. And the last one that I sold in November was actually to someone who does snow removal. And he gladly paid my $350. But first he offered $300. I said, no way, it's got electric start. His response was, well, I'm never going to use it because I do snow removal. I'm like, well, that's not my problem then. If you want to wait out and find something for $300 without electric start, go for it. This is $350. He's like, nah, he's a guy he's like, I tried, it doesn't hurt. Handed my $350 and went on my way. Like a light bulb went off my head. Ding! I have nothing left. I have no more Snow Commanders. Even though my buddy Brian started buying them, my buddy Ken started buying them because they pay attention, they're listening, which it is what it is. And Henry's had a bunch, he's had them well before me. He had like 10 of them. And he actually wanted me to go on that deal with him. And I says, no, I don't have that type of space. So actually, Henry had some overflow from his Snow Commanders. But I don't know what's going on, man. I'm selling them pretty good. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. So I guess, my method of just a little TLC, a little tune-up, some great pictures, a great ad, they're going. They're going. So, so on my way to the Bronx, and no traffic.
I think he even complimented how shiny your machine was, babe.
Yes. So, I put a little love into my machine. I will not reveal my secret sauce yet on how I get it to shine and how I keep it shiny. But it lasts a very long time, and he asked if I waxed it. Of course I waxed it. And I says, yes, I do wax it. And I says, these machines are about $900 to $1,000 new. You got to take care of these things. And he was like so happy with that, and you should be using that too. So, here we are, first day of the new year, and we are setting records for Pattay's performance. So enjoy the ride. We're doing a time lapse, and I guess we'll do some highlights throughout the video. Oh, wait a minute, 2000. Are you grateful for anything? Do you have any resolutions?
Am I grateful for anything? Well, I'm getting a little hot in here. He's got the heat pumping. Well, I'm always grateful for you, babe.
That is so corny.
I am corny. I can't help it. I don't, you know me. I don't set resolutions. I don't believe in them. I believe that you should always live life till its fullest and work your hardest, and the new year ahead should just be you working at your best, being a better person than you were the year before. And the goals that you strive to achieve the year before, you should even work that much harder at getting better at and achieving in the new year. So I don't believe in resolutions per se. I just believe in being your best self moving forward. And I'm grateful for all the opportunities that we have in front of us. And I am grateful to have a little love bug to do those, to set forth those goals and opportunities with. He's got a tough exterior, but he's a mush inside.
Very.
That's why I love him.
So my resolution is, I guess, to be a better YouTuber. With your gift of the wireless mic, definitely helps. So I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for my wife, because she actually supports what I do.
You have to. A good partner does.
She probably thought turning on a YouTube channel probably mean a little bit more time spent with each other, but that is not the case, because I think it's like videoing and editing. I'm getting better. Some videos I'm like bing bang boom, and then other videos I'm like hours of editing and setting it up and trying to pick the right music. So I guess I'm grateful for her for having that type of patience, because don't forget, I think so last year I had 363 transactions of either selling something or repairing something. But for the most part, I'm mostly flipping and fixing. So if I'm selling something, that means I have to exuberate some sort of effort to go acquire, that machine. So, some of them are pretty far, some of them are nice and close. It is what it is. It's how you value your time. You have to see what trends are going on, what colors, kind of really sounds corny, what colors are selling, what color, like certain colors of lawnmowers will sell faster than others, which is wild. Yellow and red are like my top sellers. Black, even though my favorite color is black and I try to, divvy them up really, really nice, sometimes they sit compared to people are suckers for red and yellow. Now I know people like with insurance, sport car colors, but it's like red. I don't know why people are attached to red with a lawnmower. You have Toro, Snapper, Craftsman is red, MTD is red. You have your yellow, which is like Poulon. If I get a Poulon in yellow, it's like kryptonite. I like jump all over it. Don't ask me why. It's just the one though. Yeah, but that's that. So I'm going to be a better YouTuber, I guess. Oh, so then this year, I started to start my YouTube channel, and I think I closed out at 289, which is still, I think, fantastic, because I would spend just as much time as acquiring and repairing, but then I spent a fair amount of share, videoing everything, making sure I'm getting good angles, and just coming as I go along. Now, I'm not sure if some of you guys have been there since, day one per se, but I know Derek was a very early follower in my channel, and I know he's busy redoing his garage. He just got a new pickup truck, awesome per se, but he was there for like the GoPro on my head. I didn't sort out the sound yet because I was using a waterproof case. It took me a while, like an idiot. They had to drill holes in the thing to allow sound to come in and out.
You live and learn.
Yes, and then from there I went from the GoPro off my head, onto a stand, which is a little bit more work, but it helps you guys out. I do have other ways to improve my vlogging, and I think he's a very active commenter. I have a couple of them, but Low Kim, he was like, how come you didn't do your giveaway, at 1,000 subs? And my thing is that I don't want to really intentionally, buy subs per se and force people to subscribe to my channel. I want to grow more organically, just like how, Pattay's Performance came about. I do zero advertising. I just go out there, start turning wrenches, and I give the best I can with the ability that I have, and then I evolve. I'm still, you'll never stop honing in and furthering your craft or your trade. The minute you think you know it all, the minute you think you have it all, that's the minute you stop learning, and the times will pass you. People will pass you. So.
Oh, my teacher heart is so happy, babe.
So
it's so true, though.
So anyway, so when I hit 1,000 subs, right? I think the gift to myself is I'm definitely going to get a better and more elaborate setup.
And you could have that at any point,
yes.
babe.
So my wife, believe it or not, right? So I'm a diesel mechanic by trade. These tools that I'm giving away are the tools that I use. Obviously, bigger equipment, bigger tools, bigger money. That's the one thing that my wife does not complain about.
Never.
That, the things that we use for our job are priceless. So that should always come first, because you need to invest in yourself to do better. So that's what she's like, oh, you have to get this camera. Camera's like $1,000. Not really. I mean, listen, $1,000, right? If you guys follow my channel, you follow my methods, depending in the season and depending how you play your cards, $1,000 is pretty achievable, within a month, if you think about it, right? So that's like another thing to take from my channel, right? You're going through some tough times, or you want to better your life. We live in America. We have the land of opportunity. There are plenty of ways to make money. So I'm going to show you how to do it the honest way, with a little bit of love and a little bit of time. And I think it's very rewarding. And, we had a couple of friends over for the holidays. They actually, asked about, buying and selling and flipping and fixing. And, like I told them, I enjoy what I do. I really, really do. But my biggest compliment is when somebody hands me money for the gift, the item that I'm selling them. Yeah, forget it that it's something, even if I did nothing to it, right? I felt that I'm honored in the sense that I made the right decision, that I sold this thing at the right price, and I did my little bit of spin on it, right? And I got somebody to, give me what I feel the machine is worth at a profit to me, okay? Now, I'm not the only person that flips and fixes, right? But if you guys see my last two videos, I had those Craftsman self-propelled snowblowers. I sold those back to back One within 4 days, and another one within 24 hours of listing it. Now, my buddy has one, identical, and he can't sell it. I sold 2 snowblowers just like his in that same family, and he's still sitting on his. And there's a couple other people sitting on theirs as well. So that just shows you, you know, that my little bit of love, that little bit of attention to detail will set you back, you know, from the rest. And I really have to compliment you guys, because you guys force me to take on projects that I really wouldn't do, because it's a little bit more time than I want to invest. And we're going to talk about, you know, 2019 per se. It's a lot for me to you know, log and stuff like that. But I remember that orange Husqvarna that was found in the garbage that had 3 wheels, and I ended up doing a frame off restoration on a lawnmower. That's insane. I had to break out the welder. But I'm grateful for you guys, because, you know, I'm not as good as welding as I should be, because we don't weld as much as I do at my job. And plus, when you weld, you have to learn your welder. I don't use my welder enough at home to learn it. So what I do now is I have a cheat sheet full of cards. Excuse me, I have to pull over and let the guy know we're near. So a Husqvarna, right? Took the motor off, stripped down to the bare metal, did some metal fab, some metal work, some welding, and I sold that lawnmower for $150. Really was, even though it was profit, right? It was pure profit. I had to buy the hub, which was like 10 or 15 bucks. And then, you know, just basically, you know, a good part of the day, because, you know, that deck is so thin. If you weld on a thin metal, you're going to burn right through it. So you have to tack, let it cool, tack, let it cool. But nonetheless, it came out banging. It was a stand-up job. I restyled it too. And that thing was sold in a nice pace too as well. But, you know, when I got to it, I'm like, guys, like, this thing looks awesome. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, hey, you know what? It does look awesome. Handed me my money, and he was on my way. All right, so we're about 10 minutes away. I'm going to shut you guys off. And see you in a little bit. Enjoy the view. Alright guys, got some Folgers in the cup, and we're on our way. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we're doing about 70, 75 miles an hour. Look at my man rocking a donut on the back of his car. Living dangerously 2020. wild. Get away from this guy right here. Alright, we're back, guys. Had to feed wifey. I'm gonna go sell this Toro lawnmower. And with that, we are closing out New Year's Day. Got a few things to do today. Hope you guys found this video a little enjoying. See what it's like to go from Long Island to the Bronx. Something a little bit different as well. If you guys like seeing videos like this, let us know. Because we do deliver and pick up, you know, some pretty far distances per se. And let me know. If not, then we'll just keep it to a normal scheduled programming. But I figure the new year we'll start something different. Alright? If you guys found this video helpful, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Guess what? I'll see you guys on the next episode of Pattay's Performance. Later.